special tag called the love tag because we're such loving people and we love and so the first part of this video, just so you guys know, is on Joey's channel. So after this video, go check out his video where we answer even more questions about love. But let's go ahead and get started for my channel.
Let's do it.
So, that's right. You have to read the questions. I'm like a control freak, so I'm like, don't take that. Okay.
Okay, first question is, do you believe in love at first sight?
I believe in infatuation at first sight that can lead to love. But I don't think that somebody can walk into a room and be like, I am in love with that person because you don't even know them.
Right.
Come on.
There's a lot that goes into love.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like Cheryl being like, oh, you're hot, I love you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that answer.
But for me, any person that I've ever felt like I've been in love with, I have instantly been attracted to them. It's not been something over time for me. I'm not the type of person who can just meet someone and like gradually get to know them and then be like, you know what, maybe I am interested in this person. Maybe I am starting to love them. Like it grows into that. But like my sister's that way. Like when she likes people, it's like she can be friends with them for like 2 years and then all of a sudden be like, maybe I like this person.
No.
And I'm very yes or no right away.
Yep.
It's like there's attraction or there's not.
Me too.
Yeah.
I agree. I liked all your answers, so I'm going to just agree
with me on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, second question is, who was your first love as a child/teenager?
Ooh, I kind of touched on this in your video, but if we're just gonna straight up say who, it was my best friend's older brother named Dustin, and he was like
Dustin. Oh my God! Did he have an accent like this?
No, he didn't. But he was way older than me. He was like 6 years older than me. And I was 15. It was like 15, 16, and 17, or maybe 15, 16, 17, around that age. And I liked him for so long that like it was like unrequited love or whatever, where like they didn't love you back, but I had the biggest crush on him for so long. And but like my first love like in a relationship was when I was like 18 years old and I dated this guy named Zach and we were in love and it lasted for like 3 or 5 months, I don't know. It was like a very short relationship, but we were so like young and in love. Like, I don't know, it was fun.
Well, as I answered on my channel, I've never been in love before, so I guess I can't really answer who was my first love. So, unfortunately.
Did you ever like have like a crush on like a movie character or someone that you were just like, oh my God, they're amazing, like as a child, and you were just kind of like childlike in love?
Well,
with
I mean,
them?
I have like crushes, obviously.
What was like your first big crush that you were just like, oh my God?
There was this girl in, I think like 3rd grade. Her name was Allison, and oh my gosh, I was obsessed with her until like 6th or 7th grade, and I would write in my like journal like things about her.
So cute.
Yeah, so she would be definitely the #1.
Allison, if you're watching, he's available.
Oh.
There you go. I'm just kidding, he's not. Okay.
Next question.
Next question.
Okay, favorite love quote.
Okay, so I actually love this quote by C.S. Lewis, and I haven't memorized it, so I'm going to read it to you guys.
Oh, that's a long one.
I know. It says, love anything and your heart will be wrung and possibly broken. If you want to make sure that keeping it intact, you must give it to no one, not even an animal. Wrap it carefully around with hobbies and little luxuries. Avoid all entanglements. Lock it up in a casket or a coffin of your selfishness. But in that casket, safe, dark, motionless, airless, it will change. It will not be broken. It will become unbreakable, unpenetrable, and irredeemable. To love is to be vulnerable. So I really like that because it's basically saying if you never want to actually let anyone hurt you or like get to your heart, then do all of those things. Like protect it, lock it away. And the only way you're ever not going to get hurt really like by love is to like not let anyone absolutely near it. Because to love someone is to be vulnerable, to open yourself up and be like, you can see me for who I am with like nothing else there. And it's scary because they can reject you. And that's like so terrifying because like letting yourself open up to somebody and being like, this is me, what do you think? That's like scary.
Yeah.
And that's, I don't know, it's my favorite
I think that's how I have been, like, most of my life. I've just been living in the fear of, like, opening up and, like, the fear of rejection control my life.
I feel like that's such a strong thing is the fear of rejection. I think so many people struggle with that because everyone's been rejected.
Yeah.
Whether it's like you feel rejected from your parents, your siblings, your people at school, somebody you like. It's like, and then being like afraid of that happening again as you get older, you learn to protect yourself.
Right.
And it's something that we shouldn't do because it makes us like callous and like jaded.
So my quote, so I'm not really into like the whole like love quotes or anything. So
I'm not into the love quotes thing, but you looked up some.
I had to look some up. So this is one that I liked, and it said, "True love doesn't have a happy ending because true love doesn't end."
I really like
I
that.
think that's so cute.
And I think it's true.
Yeah.
Like, if it's true love, it doesn't end.
Unless someone dies.
Yeah.
But then that's not a
But
happy
it's still,
ending.
but you still love them even though they're dead.
Right.
But here's what I was saying, because you were talking about love being a feeling on your channel, and I
Yeah.
think sometimes it's like love isn't a feeling. I sometimes think it's a choice, because you can choose to love somebody through. It's like unconditional. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like feelings are conditional, but like if you, like to some degree, love's a choice. It's like this person has hurt me, and this person has done this to me, and I'm choosing to love them anyway. Like, not in a relationship
I don't
thing.
think so. I don't think you can choose what happens with your feelings. Feelings are feelings. If I could control
Right,
my
but
feelings,
that's assuming that love is a feeling.
It is.
Only.
it is. Okay.
I just disagree.
I don't see how. What else could it be? It's a feeling. It's in your brain.
I just think that love it's a way that it's how you treat and act towards other people and how you feel sometimes towards them.
Right.
But it's also like a choice, like, because
I see what you're saying. Like, you can choose to show your love,
yeah.
but that's still like that's just projecting your love. You
Yeah,
still
but
have it, whether you show it or not.
I personally can control like whether I love someone or not. It's like if I don't want to love somebody, I can talk myself out of it.
Okay.
I can.
I definitely see that with you because of like the conversations I've had.
Yeah.
Like how you can get over people that fast.
Yeah.
Where it's me, I'm like, it takes forever for me to get over
Yeah.
someone because I don't have control over my feelings.
Yeah. It's so yeah, it is different for everyone.
Yeah.
It's different for everyone.
Okay, so next question is, should we look for love, wait for love, or forget about it till it happens?
I don't look for love for sure. Wait for love. I feel like sometimes I do find myself like waiting for it, like waiting for that opportunity to like finally find someone who's just like so amazing and you want to date them. It's hard for me to forget about it, because like I don't know. I definitely, when I'm in a relationship, like a friendship with somebody, and
Yeah.
it's like someone of the opposite sex and they're attractive and they're a cool person, it's like hard for me not to think, could something happen here? And it's like,
Yeah.
I do think about it. It's like, well, I'll just wait and see. So I do kind of see myself more in the middle ground there of like waiting. Because sometimes it's hard to forget, unless you're like super busy and you just do forget.
Yeah.
But
Well, I'm the type of person that likes to think that everything happens for a reason. So I kind of have this mentality of like the whole fairy tale love thing. So I have this mentality that like I'm going to find the right person at the right time, and
it's just gonna all work out.
it's just gonna happen when it happens.
I love
And
that. That's great.
It's great, but it's been 21 years without a
You're
relationship.
just 21. That's so young.
That's true. But I don't know. I don't know if it's like something that you have to like push and look for, or it will happen when it happens. Okay. Does age matter with love?
To a certain degree,
Yeah.
yes, but also the older you get, the less age matters. So like if you're 14 and you like somebody who's 25 or something, you know, like that's crazy. But that 10-year difference when you're 20, I think it's a little bit more okay. Like if
Yeah.
you're 20 and you're dating someone who's 30, like it's kind of like getting there. But once you're 30 and you're dating someone who's 40, then it's like totally normal.
Right.
So like the older you get, the more mature you get. I think it just depends on people's maturity for the most part.
Yeah. I think you change a lot between like your adolescence, teenage, and like
Yeah.
young adult years.
Yeah.
So those are like the years that you're changing. Like from 2 years ago, I'm totally different. Like I've grown so much and become a different person.
Yeah.
So
I think like moving out also like helps you become like
right.
a lot more who you are. Cause I mean, I moved out about 3 years ago, and I've just become like a different person since moving out, because you just become so independent. Like,
Yep.
and like when I mean moving out, I mean like your parents aren't paying your bills anymore,
Yeah.
like to some degree, because you're an independent adult.
Right.
And like that at that point, like if you're dating somebody else who's like that, it's like age doesn't really matter.
Yeah. And so last question is, how do you not get jaded by love? What is jaded?
You're cute. Okay.
You hear that, guys? Kat has a crush on me.
Duh.
Oh.
Do you watch our videos? Jaded is like somebody who, if somebody's been like heartbroken, then they have bitterness. Like if their heart's been broken by somebody, then the next time they're in a relationship, or they might just be the type of person that's like, I don't believe in love. Love sucks.
Oh, okay.
Blah, blah, blah. It's like, how do you get to that point where you're like not jaded? Because it's so hard to like keep your heart vulnerable and keep it like not protected with walls all around it when you have been rejected or you have been heartbroken.
That definitely has happened to me a lot of times when relationships don't work out.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna feel like that in the beginning, but with time, I think you just have to keep a positive attitude and just know like there's many fish in the sea.
Yeah.
And you'll
Oh my god, I saw this sad quote on Tumblr yesterday, and it was like, don't tell me there's more fish in the sea because she was my sea, or something like that. And I was like, oh my god, that's so sad. I don't know why I felt like sharing that, but it's just what I thought of when we said that. But I agree with you. You have to have a positive outlook. You have to know that like love is a risk, and like putting yourself out there is a risk, and it's always gonna be a risk. But you have to know that like you have to have a healthy amount of protection. I think like you have to be a little bit guarded because you have to know like this might not work out. I need to stay a little bit protected while I'm in this.
Yeah.
But then also you have to still be able to open up to them because it's not fair to somebody else if you've got like all these walls up.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, that's not fair to them. But I think to keep from not staying like jaded after every rejection or every time something goes wrong, you have to have a little bit of protection, like just emotional like guardedness of your heart. Just guarding your heart. You
can't give everything.
Yeah, like give a little piece of your heart. Just a
well,
little,
I think you can give a little.
Like as you get to know them.
Oh, okay. Here's a heart token. Take that. You've earned it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even joking. Like you just like when I was younger, like older like girls used to always describe it as like a rose. Like your heart is like a rose, and every time like you get close to somebody, it's like you give them a petal, and like you don't want to give them your whole rose right away.
Yeah.
You want to give them a petal at a time, and so you don't get jaded.
That's right.
Wow, okay, well I think that is all the questions we have for our love tag today. Because this is a love tag, we are actually going to tag two of our friends, AFLIE and Zoe.
Yep.
We will put some links down below to their channels and Twitter so you can go bomb them and tell them, do Kat and Joey's love tag! We'll probably tweet them as well because I want them to do it. And so be sure to check their videos out. I'm sure they're gonna do it. And also check out Joey's video where we did the first part of this tag. Go subscribe to him and check out all of his stuff. He's awesome. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up because it really helps the video. It helps me as a YouTuber. And yeah, speaking of love, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week.
Bye.